La Liga 2022-23, Pedri Gonzalez scores as Barcelona record 7th straight victory with win over Celta Vigo. The win gave Barcelona self-belief earlier than decisive UEFA Champions League organization sport towards Inter Milan. Barcelona continues on winning, as a minimum with inside the Spanish La Liga 2022-23. The Catalan membership edged Celta Vigo 1-0 on Sunday for his or her 7th directly victory with inside the competition, regaining first vicinity and restoring a few self-belief going right into a decisive UEFA Champions League sport towards Inter Milan. Barcelona has now no longer been capable of repeat its league fulfillment with inside the organization degree of the European competition, and however a domestic victory towards Inter on Wednesday will depart the membership getting ready to removal for a 2D consecutive season after the departure of Lionel Messi. Barcelona misplaced to Inter remaining weak in Italy for its 2D consecutive Champions League defeat. In the Spanish league, though, Barcelona has been ideal due to the fact a scoreless commencing draw towards Rayo Vallecano at domestic. Pedri Gonzalez scored the winner on Sunday with inside the 17th minute with a smooth shot into the open internet after Celta defender Unai Núñez couldn't completely clean a low pass with the aid of using Gavi Paez. Celta, which had gained 3 of its remaining 5 league video games, performed properly with inside the 2D one half of however did not capitalize on its scoring probabilities on the Camp Nou. The manner we performed, now no longer even a draw might have been an honest end result, Celta striker Iago Aspas stated. We created 5 or 6 probabilities with inside the 2D one half of. The site visitors had an intention disallowed for offside with inside the 70th, and Barcelona wished an excellent overall performance from goalkeeper Marc-Andre ter Stegen. We suffered a chunk extra than we have to have, Barcelona defender Marcos Alonso stated. But what's essential is that ultimately we were given the 3 factors. Barcelona trainer Xavi Hernandez stated the group have to have closed out the suit earlier than halftime. We struggled an excessive amount of width inside the 2D one half of, Xavi stated. They had a few clean probabilities to attain ultimately. It became an essential victory, however, there is lots to improve. Barcelona striker Robert Lewandowski, the league's main scorer with 9 goals, had his streak of scoring with inside the remaining 6 rounds come to an end. The end result units up a showdown among Barcelona and Real Madrid on the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium subsequent Sunday with inside the first Clásico of the season. The opponents have the identical 22 factors after 8 matches, however Barcelona is in advance on intention difference. Hernandez became without numerous defenders due to accidents and needed to improvise a protective lineup beginning with 3 left backs. Alejandro Balde performed as a proper lower back and Marcos Alonso as a middle lower back, with Jordi Alba in his normal position. Ousmane Dembélé and Ansu Fati started the suit at the bench, with Rafinha and Ferran Torres incomes their probabilities from the start. Barcelona, which hasn't conceded in its remaining 6 league video games, earned its 2D directly win towards Celta. It became coming off any other 1-0 win at Mallorca. The Vigo membership sits in 11th vicinity with 10 factors from 8 matches. Betis hold on. Real Betis hung on to a 0-0 draw at Valladolid regardless of gambling extra than an hour with a person down as defender German Pizzella became dispatched off with inside the 35th. Betis had defender Luis Felipe Pink carded with inside the 20th minute of its preceding league sport, a 1-0 loss at Celta. Sunday's end result dropped Manuel Pellegrini's group to 5th vicinity with 16 factors from 8 matches. Valladolid, coming off its 2D win of the season, became in 13th vicinity. Espanyol held again. Joselu scored 2 times with inside the 2D one half of however Espanyol became held with the aid of using 19th vicinity Cadiz to a 2-2 draw, extending its winless streak to 4 matches. The end result left the Barcelona membership simply out of doors the relegation zone. Cadiz is unbeaten in 3 video games after dropping its first 5.